suspended MPs continue to protest against their removal from the House, crying foul. Meanwhile, yet another controversy has now triggered a massive political storm. It is the shocking mocking of Vice President's limitations. The BJP is hitting out. The opposition is saying there's no need to make such a hullabaloo of an unharmful act. Was it really that unharmful? Did it actually end at mimicking, or it had some rancor? Listen into these reactions and then I come back with a panel of guests to discuss.
I did not want to hurt anyone. And it's not, please, it's a one type of art. One type of art.
क्यों आप ऐसा बात करते हैं? हम तो रेस्पेक्ट करते हैं सबको ना. एक डिसरेस्पेक्ट का कोई बात नहीं होता है. इसको जस्ट पॉलिटिकली कैजुअली आपको तो पता भी नहीं चलता अगर राहुल जी वीडियो में तो छवि नहीं तुलता तो.
हर आदमी अगर अपनी अपनी जाति के लिए किसी विषय पे अगर बोलते हैं तो मेरे जाति को इफेक्ट हुआ तो मेरे जाति को तो हमेशा इफेक्ट होता है. मुझे तो बोलने नहीं दिया जाता है. मैं जो सवाल उठाता हूँ उसको उत्तर नहीं मिलता.
ये बार बार संविधान पे पद पर जो है ऐसे लोगों को अपमानित कर रहे हैं. पहले तो 20 वर्ष तक प्रधानमंत्री जी को अपमानित किया क्योंकि वो गरीब फैमिली से आते हैं, ओबीसी के हैं. बाद में राष्ट्रपति को अपमानित किया सर. राष्ट्रपति को अपमानित किया. ये ट्राइबल वुमन है सर.
All right, welcome back again. Joining me, Tom Vadakkan, spokesperson of the BJP, live from Delhi. We also have George Kurian. He's a political analyst, leans towards the BJP. We have Mr. Dhankhar, spokesperson of the DMK. He's joining us live from Chennai. And I would want to begin with Trinamool Congress leaning Anubrata Roy, political analyst. Anubrata, you think I could have called it theatre of the absurd, but it could be branded as unparliamentary. So I'm saying, is it theatre of optics that the opposition has really chosen now because it seems they have no political answer to the BJP? Anubrata, are you getting me? You have to unmute yourself, Anubrata, if you're getting me. Can you unmute yourself? And then... Anubrata, are you getting me? Can you unmute yourself? Because we are not able to hear you. I think we lost Anubrata there. So then let me go to our DMK representative on the panel, Mr. Dharan. Very good evening to you, Mr. Dharan. Is it really becoming a theatre of optics, given the fact that politically the opposition and the alliance have really no answer to the BJP? So that's why they are opting for this kind of theatre of the optics.
Really, do you think so? Firstly, thank you for having me in the show, but actually, the opposition has not done anything wrong whatsoever. The parliament...
Mr. Dharan, are you getting
was compromised. Yes, I'm getting you, I'm talking to you. So by good luck, when security was breached in the parliament, nothing untoward happened.
Yep,
but what if the gas was poisonous? Most of the parliamentarians' life would have been in danger. How could two people enter the parliament and come out and throw gas in canisters? How is it possible? And when question was asked on the same, the BJP was not willing to discuss. And then instead of suspending the BJP MP from Karnataka who gave these two people passes, you are suspending the opposition parliamentarians who are asking questions. Is the BJP that is paranoid because they don't believe in democracy, they believe in tyranny? It's a totalitarian regime. Never before in history of Indian parliament has 150 parliamentarians been suspended. After suspending them, you're passing some very important bills such as the 1960s amending of the Police Act, which deals with IPC, etc., etc. And then you're also giving them Hindi names which I can't even pronounce. Hindi is not the national language of this country. How is it? How brazen is this?
I think there was some audio issue there. Let me go to Mr. George Kurian, who leans towards the Congress. I correct myself. Thank you. Mr. Kurian, the Congress party, both inside the House and outside, seems to be really looking for ways to find its voice and existence. In the India Alliance, we have seen what has happened over the last 24 hours. It's a ragtag, turning into a ragtag coalition. Is this the best way really to deal with the BJP juggernaut, creating pandemonium, ruckus, and not let the house in order, which makes the government carry out the kind of action which actually presents a bad picture for us, for the citizens, for the rest of the nation, and for the rest of the world as well, if I could say?
Well, first of all, Abhishek, very good evening to you, to my co-panelists on the show, and to your audience. Let me make it very clear for your audience that this is not, the united opposition is nowhere trying to demean or disrupt the House as far as the function of the House is concerned. The opposition is at the same time, getting a feeling that the federal structure is at a big question mark as of today, and the way the parliament is functioning, the procedure of the parliament is functioning at this point in time is a threat to the constitutional democracy at this point in time. And I strongly believe that all the bills are getting cleared and passed without any discussion and deliberations at this point. So it really raises a big question mark, and it's an unprecedented kind of a situation that the country is going through at this point in time. Question mark, and it's an unprecedented kind of a situation that the country is going through at this point in time.
Please go ahead. Please continue. Please continue before I go to the BJP.
See, Abhishek, as I said, what the country is witnessing at this point in time, the opposition is careful about they are not actually doing any indisciplinary action, holding of placards or questioning the House and the chairman, to ensure that the Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, should come to the floor of the House and give a statement.
That was the trigger. They carried placards. That was the trigger because an understanding had been reached in the Business Advisory Committee meeting, both between the Treasury and the opposition, that something like holding of placards would not be allowed, would not be done, and there was consensus, so to say. And in fact, it's bad because bringing in placards shows that you came prepared. It's almost like a guilty mind. You came. It's evidence that you came prepared to disrupt, and that's why the government had to take the kind of action they took.
Well, Abhishek, it's a very legitimate, question that the united opposition had towards the ruling dispensation and the Treasury benches. So I really don't feel, every action has an opposite reaction, and what we are witnessing at this point in time is really unprecedented, so to say. And as I said, the united opposition is always ensuring that the House is in order, and they follow the procedures of the House. But after having demanded the chairperson and the Rajya Sabha chairman and the Speaker of the Lok Sabha for statement from Home Minister, and it is being uprightly rejected. So this is what the opposition felt at this point in time to raise their demand.
Okay, it's not very convincing. It's not very convincing, but still, let me take this to Tom Vadakkan because he represents the ruling party and the dispensation. Mr. Vadakkan, you think this is the best way out? I mean, it's bad optics even for the BJP. I mean, it sort of gets bad press. It attracts bad press, not just within India, outside also perhaps.
Well, let's look at this. There has been an attack on the temple of democracy. And investigation is ongoing. And what is their demand? That the Prime Minister or the Home Minister makes a statement in the House. Well, very well, if it was a simplistic situation where they could go on record. When you have an investigation in progress, and there are perhaps some inputs indicating certain fingerprints of certain political parties, then the Home Minister and the Prime Minister have ensured that they are very careful in what they say before coming into the House, because everything there goes on record. Now, if there is the situation, what is the objective of the opposition? They want to create a narrative. And what is this narrative? They wanted to create a narrative that the Prime Minister is not speaking, the Home Minister is not speaking. This was the same narrative, you remember, on Manipur. When finally things came to light, the Prime Minister spoke, the Home Minister spoke. The entire opposition party, led by the Congress party, walked out. So the game is the same. Now their intention is to create a narrative that there is anarchy in this country. And if there are footprints or fingerprints of these opposition parties and that comes on record, it will be very extremely disturbing for them, especially during an election year. So the Prime Minister and the Home Minister is maintaining due caution for making any pronouncements in the House. So let us wait for the investigation to be complete. Now, as to the question of suspension, this is a self-invited blue card situation. When you play football, you suspend people because they have, not gone by the rules. Here, the situation is who or somebody has taken a decision that you violate the laws of Parliament.
Playing football versus parliamentary democracy?
No, let me complete this. You play the game to ensure that these people are suspended. So you grab headlines. So the narrative is very clear. They want to create a situation. They wanted to create a situation. There is anarchy in this country. When investigation process, you need to, and especially when it is a sensitive issue, as Parliament, you should all cooperate instead when the games are being played of getting out of Parliament and grabbing headlines. This just won't do. People of India have grown matured, have matured out, and they know exactly what this game is.
We lost the audio there again with Mr. Vadakkan. I'm told.
And they know exactly what this game is.
Okay. Let me understand from Trinamool leaning Anubrata Roy. Now he is connected. Whether this is games people play. Anubrata, as Mr. Vadakkan was saying, there has been a breach of understanding. The opposition, like it has done earlier in so many cases, does not wait for the right time for the Prime Minister or the Home Minister to speak, like we saw in the case of Manipur, for example. You know, the opposition disrupted almost entire session last time on the issue of Manipur, when the Home Minister actually got up to speak, the entire opposition was missing. They walked out. It was not suspended. So whether suspended or walk out, opposition essentially presents a picture as if they are not really interested in letting the House in order and for the people to see how it functions or how the democracy functions beautifully. You are basically interested in creating this pandemonium and ruckus so that you can just get away with it. That's what the picture comes out of last 4 or 5 sessions that we have seen House not being in order, both Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha, and the opposition just creating pandemonium in the well. Look, earlier today, BJP Member of Parliament Hema Malini said that the opposition is being suspended because of asking too many questions. So asking too many questions is creating ruckus in the Parliament. What? And the mockery. My other significant other is telling that the significant opposition is telling that the ruckus is created by the opposition. So already the speaker, the Lok Sabha speaker and the Rajya Sabha speaker, respectively, are creating the ruckus. They are mocking their own guidelines. They are mocking their own guidelines by directly helping the ruling party BJP and the NDA alliance. Isn't this mockery? Isn't this creating any pandemonium? Like Om Birla earlier a week ago suspended Mahua Moitro over a situation which is not even proved yet. Isn't this mockery? Jagdeep Dhankhar, the respected Vice President of India, the Speaker of the Rajya Sabha, this suspended Derek O'Brien. Isn't that mockery over a situation that it wasn't even had a role in him? Derek O'Brien wasn't even present at that time. He was suspended without any proof or evidence, and it was totally created by the BJP officials who were in charge. And Derek O'Brien was suspended. The suspected people are making the ruckus and pandemonium, and they are basically shooting at the opposition.
Isn't this creating a pandemonium? Isn't the ruling party created the pandemonium?
No, Anubrata. You see, Hema Malini might not have felicity with the Hindi language, maybe, but the point is that the disruptions have begun with the question hour. This is Parliament of India. Conventions, processes, procedures are set in stone. And there is a question hour, there is a 0 hour. There is a private members' day on Friday when members can bring in their own legislative agenda on the floor of the House. Remember, there is a way to ask questions in Parliament. But
what is the point of bringing an agenda when the higher authorities,
elementary constitutional democracy? But
the higher authorities who are sitting on the pillar of democracy, they don't know how it works, how it functions, and they are giving lessons to the opposition. What is the point of this?
Okay, Tom, would you want to respond to this? That it is how was Mahua Moitra's suspension fair? How was Derek's suspension fair vis-a-vis the mass suspensions? So basically, what the TMC seems to be saying is that this is a trend. This is not a one-off thing. It is not, the trigger is not placard. This is suspension getting ingrained in the system.
The case of Moitra is a case of apples and oranges. I mean, there is smoking gun evidence in the reports that have come in from the committee. And if there is any indication or doubt, I would request the TMC panelists to go and examine the report. And there are affidavits to establish many facts. So what has happened there is another issue. Now, as to the question of Derek O'Brien, what the cameras of in Parliament have shown is they've shown his presence there. So let's not say that he was not present there and he's suspended in midair. So let's not contest that. He's what I would use in Parliament. He has not been suspended, but he's a chronic offender. He has been doing all this. It's okay in a quiz competition, he can ask questions very dramatically, but this is Parliament. There are certain etiquettes to be maintained, and drama theatre is not one of the things that are appreciated in Parliament. We are taxpayers. We fund the parliamentarians there, and this is not time to waste.
Mr. Dhankhar wants to get in.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
See, I want to add on, right, to my TMC.
Wants to get in. Mr. Dhankhar, just to add, before you respond to Tom, I have to just add, be it the Pegasus issue, be it the Hindenburg issue, be it the Rafale issue, be it the Manipur issue, be it the Mengai issue, every time, there might be something or the other, but then the opposition modus operandi is absolutely same. Carry placards, come to the well of the House, troop down to the chair. So, I mean, how was this time different?
Yeah, see, to add on from my TMC spokesperson, I like to say that DMK parliamentarian representing the constituency of Salem was suspended when he was not even in the parliament, when he was in Chennai. That itself is wrong, and it was pointed out, and then nothing was done regarding it. But again, I like to say what Sushma Swaraj, BJP parliamentarian in 2012 said, and like also the former minister, she clearly said, not allowing parliament to function as a form of democracy like any other form. When BJP was disrupting the parliament during 2012, when she was asked the question, why are you disrupting? She said, not allowing the parliament to function as a form of democracy like any other form. I will say what Arun Jaitley said, Parliament's job is to conduct discussions, but many a time Parliament ignores discussions. So we have to use obstruction, which is this is in favor of democracy. Parliamentary obstruction is not undemocratic. Did we suspend BJP parliamentarians then? Go from 2004 to 2014, none of the BJP parliamentarians at max.
Sushma Swaraj and Arun Jaitley getting quoted in support of disruptions.
That's all. Now 150. And you want to pass bills.
This is not the issue.
Both late
walking out of Parliament.
BJP stalwarts getting quoted in support of disruption, Tom.
I think there's some communication gap here. this is an issue
Why
where...
this hypocrisy? I'm saying I'm being
when
hypocritic,
the
that's all.
Prime Minister
When you were in the opposition, you used to disrupt and say disruption is a form of democracy. Now you say opposition is being irresponsible. How is it fair? Any democracy, disruption is allowed. Right? Dissent is allowed. Dissent is democracy.
Dissent, yes.
Democracy.
But
Having
when you
different
walk
voices,
out,
opinions on
when
issues
you
is
walk
democracy.
out and you don't listen to the Home Minister and the Prime Minister after asking for discussion, what kind of a dissent
What is the
that?
point of listening to the Home Minister when he is trying to prove a political vendetta against the opposition?
Then
What
why
is
do
the
you
point
walk
of listening
out?
to the
You
Home
tell
Minister?
him that. You can
What
stay
is
in
the
the house
point of
and
listening to the
sit
Speaker?
But why do you...
What is the point of
Learn
listening to
to
the
listen.
Home Speaker?
Learn to
When he's
discuss.
Okay, unfortunately, it seems, both sides...
What is the point?
Both sides... unfortunately, I've run out of time. Both sides seem to be choosing theatre and optics over substance, because this is something which ideally, in a healthy democracy, should have been sorted within committee rooms, between the treasury benches and the opposition, between the parliamentary affairs minister, leader of the house, and the respective leaders of the opposition from the two houses. But then it seems that the opposition is really not getting it. Ideally, between the assembly results and these suspensions, the opposition could have got united, but it has not. It lies in fracture, as we have seen in the India Alliance meeting yesterday. That's something which opposition should be pondering going into the general election cycle as we come to the end of the winter session of Parliament in the next 2 days. Thank you so much, friends, for joining us. Short break. On the other side, trending burning question is back with Aishwarya.
Burning question, powered by Kent Oro, co-powered by Sera.
Powered by Amity University, ranked amongst the top 3 universities globally.
There's a way to open up a world of opportunities with the most reputed companies of the world. The way 98% of our students secured placement last year, with top rankings and coveted accreditation to show for them. The MBA programs at the Amrita School of Business. Admissions have opened. Apply now.
देखो यार, जिंदगी का कोई भरोसा नहीं, पता नहीं कब फोटो पे हार चढ़ जाए और फैमिली का फ्यूचर, बच्चों की पढ़ाई खतरे में पड़ जाए। तो आज ही पॉलिसी बाजार से 1 करोड़ का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कराओ, सिर्फ 525 रुपए महीने से शुरू।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, महिलाओं के लिए धुआं मुक्त रसोई। प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना के तहत 10 करोड़ गैस कनेक्शन।
The Ministry of Commerce, Government of India has conferred the National Award for Innovation on Amity School out of 10,000 schools in India with Atal Tinkering Labs, a testimony to Amity's focus on instilling scientific temperament and innovative spirit among its students.
संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब।
सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा।
कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा? चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा? चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा? चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा? चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब।
The Ministry of Commerce, Government of India has conferred the National Award for Innovation on Amity School out of 10,000 schools in India with Atal Tinkering Labs, a testimony to Amity's focus on instilling scientific temperament and innovative spirit among its students.
संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा? चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर।
Well, hello and welcome viewers. I am Aishwarya Kapoor and you're watching the trending, burning question, viewers. Viewers, let there be no doubt about it that as much as the opposition is trying, or should I say untrying, to build this alliance or this opposition against the Prime Minister, they are failing. Because you see, right after the fourth meeting of the INDI Alliance, the only thing which came out was how different and how divided of a house they are. None other, and I repeat, none other than a sitting JDU member of Parliament calling it a chai biscuit party, saying that Congress is not even offering samosas anymore. The fact remains that right after the fourth meeting last night in Delhi, where Mamata Banerjee and Arvind Kejriwal shook hands, came together, pushed Mallikarjun Kharge, who is, by the way, the national president of the Congress party, as the prime ministerial face. Nitish Kumar got miffed, called all his MPs for a separate meeting in Delhi today morning. Kejriwal tries to reach out to Nitish. Nitish doesn't pick that call. Nitish, in turn, tries to reach out the other 24 regional parties. He gets partial success. And by that time, Lalu tries to reach out to Mamata. And Mamata leaves Lalu hanging. So what's happening? What's really happening? Is there even an alliance? Is there an INDI alliance? Does it even exist? Or is it just a good photo op? That's the debate. On my debate tonight, I have BJP's national spokesperson and a young leader of the BJP, Charu Pragya. I have Vineet Goenka, political analyst. I have Ratnakar Tripathi, Congress leader, and Aam Aadmi Party's national spokesperson, Reena Gupta. Because Reena Gupta, just a debate prior, just few minutes prior on my Hindi program, Priyanka Kakkar has just confirmed that yes, it was Mamata Banerjee who proposed, and then the Aam Aadmi Party bagged. Can Reena Gupta hear me? Because I am not getting the fallback. I'll just request my camera person. I'm unable to get the feedback. So I am just requesting once again. I don't think Reena can hear me. So I'm coming to you, Charu, first. Charu, as much as the opposition is trying, it's very clear that they are a divided house, Charu. Divided house, Charu. Charu. I think there is some technical error. Charu is unable to hear me. But Vineet, can you hear me? Vineet, Ratnakar Tripathi, can you hear me?
Debate शुरू हो गया और ऐसा क्या मतलब?
Yes, Aishwarya ji, Ram Ram to you, Ram Ram to everybody on the debate and all the viewers who are watching me right now. Please ask the question.
Yeah. No, I am saying, Vineet, it's a divided house. Yeah, please. The opposition is a divided house. They are trying. But I don't think they are trying to come together. I think they are trying that this alliance, this so-called photo ops also end. Vineet.
So I have a little difference with you, Aishwarya ji. It's not a divided house. The house has not been built. There is no wall. There is no roof. They've just come together declaring that that's an house. Basically, ये भानुमति का कुनबा है, किसी का रोड़ा है, किसी की माती है. So they have been standing apart, thinking that there is an house. I remember those people who have their own greed, their own precedences and their own priorities over the things. And look at this funny thing.
I don't think Reena's audio is
Arvind Kejriwal and Mamata ji proposed Kharge ji's name, Sonia ji was stunned. Nitish ji has reacted. Others have abandoned the presser meeting. So it shows clearly that the to-be house, I call it to be the to-be house of India alliances, has never come together. वो रेती भी अलग पड़ी है, सीमेंट भी अलग पड़ा है, किसी ने घर नहीं बनाया, साथ भी नहीं आए साथ में.
But they are saying there is nothing wrong. Ratnakar Tripathi and Reena Gupta, I don't think audio of Reena and Charu, either of them is through, so I'm going to Ratnakar Tripathi. आप कब तक बोलते रहेंगे सब कुछ ठीक है रत्नाकर जी? आप ऐश्वर्या के फॉर्मेट पे, ऐश्वर्या के ओपनिंग पे सब कुछ कमेंट कर सकते हैं, that's okay. Yeah, I am getting Charu's fallback, but Charu is not getting my audio. I think there is some technical error there. And
I am not here to comment
You're
on
the
your
talk back.
okay, okay. We are just getting it sorted.
I can see.
Okay, Charu. We are just getting it sorted. Give me 30 seconds by the clock and we are getting it sorted. But Ratnakar Tripathi, by that time, I'm coming to you and I'm saying, Ratnakar ji,
आपके सिस्टम
कब आप समझेंगे?
मेरे फोन में प्रॉब्लम नहीं
कब आप समझेंगे कि सब कुछ ठीक नहीं है रत्नाकर जी? All is not well.
सर कब आप समझेंगे कि सब कुछ ठीक है? आप अपना चश्मा बदलेंगे?
वैसे भी थोड़ा
आपको मैंने बोला ना कि
मैं चश्मा पहनता ही नहीं।
शो द इंग्लिश शो
I don't wear specs.
Welcome the guest and the panel.
No, I don't wear glasses.
Welcome to Aishwarya Analytica. And now we start the postmortem of the India Alliance. In your words, India Alliance. Well, why are you so much adamant on saying that all is not well there?
प्रॉब्लम है.
Somebody said something, Mamta got hangover to Lalu and then Nitish was not picking up the phone, then Mamta was not picking up the phone of Nitish, and somebody said we are not going to say that Rahul Gandhi is our leader. You have all the sources in all the lobbies, in all the sections. आप खिचड़ी तैयार करते हैं.
I don't want to look like an idiot on air.
नहीं तैयार करते हैं रत्नाकर जी. Can I just be on air?
What happened to Vasundhara Raje when she saw the chit? Reena ji, please, 1 second. Why don't you analyze that when Vasundhara Raje got the chit, the name which Rajnath Singh gave to her, why was she so furious? Why don't you analyze that?
No.
Why don't you go to Shivraj?
Absolutely she was.
Who was weeping?
Why will she not be? Why will Ratnakar ji, I'll tell you one thing. Ratnakar Tripathi, I'll tell you one thing. The problem is, yeah.
Why don't you postmortem that man?
I would just request.
Why are you always after Congress and the Alliance?
And Charu, I'm getting your message. I'm just requesting my PCR to get you past. That will happen. But I'm saying, Ratnakar Tripathi,
but that is your format.
You have not seen us report. Ratnakar Tripathi, I'll tell you today. And can I get Reena also on air? You have not seen us report on the BJP prior to 2014.
Yeah, I have. Since 5 years I am seeing you, man.
Dime a dozen. Hold on. Let me complete.
I don't know
dime a dozen in that. BJP also prior to 2014. Prior to Prime Minister Modi's. Do you know what happened when Prime Minister Modi's name had to be announced? Either in Goa, Rajnath Singh in Delhi, Advani ji is about to sit in the car. Amit Shah arrives at Rajnath's old residence, and then a call goes. Advani ji sits in the car, then goes back. Deepak Chopra says, "Ab to ho gaya." So all that has happened. We have reported on sides always. All sides always. But the problem with the Congress party is that you are not ready to accept that you and Aam Aadmi Party don't go hand in hand. They defeated you. They wiped you off the political face of Delhi and Punjab.
Then you tell me what happened to
Tripathi ji, you need to understand
today. I'm very much eager to know what happened to Vasundhara Raje Scindia. Please educate me on that.
Have you not?
Why was she so furious?
Have you not understood my question?
Why didn't Mr. Gadkari?
We will do a debate on that. Charu, can you hear me now?
Why did Modi
No. Her political career in active politics in Rajasthan is over. Are you not clear? Because I am.
Why don't you analyze that, man?
Can I just go to Reena Gupta now? Reena Gupta, have you understood
I'm very much
anything after the results of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan? Charu and Reena Gupta, both of you. Reena to first and then Charu. Charu and Reena both. Yeah. Reena ji first to you, ma'am.
Why did you come?
Reena Gupta and Charu Pragya. Thank you. Both of you on air. Only two people. Thank you.
The election.
Yes, Reena Gupta. Yes, ma'am.
Aishwarya, today the question is not who is going to be the PM candidate. आज सवाल ये नहीं है. आज सवाल ये है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के शासन में डेमोक्रेसी की कोई कीमत नहीं है.
Reena ji, I have to stop you right there. Reena ji, I have to stop you right there. Please, I have to stop you right there. Why? Because it was not me. It is the TMC being backed by Arvind Kejriwal, Mamta Banerjee, backed by Arvind Kejriwal who raised this question, not Aishwarya Kapoor. It was your leader who proposed Mallikarjun Kharge's name as the Prime Ministerial candidate, confirmed by Aam Aadmi Party. Ma'am, then how can you say this? You wanted it an issue. Now you can't come on a debate and say this is not the issue. Please explain, ma'am.
Yes, only if you allow me to speak, Aishwarya. Please allow me to come.
Please, ma'am.
Aishwarya, today आज पार्लियामेंट से 140 एमपीज को सस्पेंड कर दिया. Each of those MPs represents at least 15 lakh people. तो मतलब 21 करोड़ लोगों की देश में कोई इज्जत ही नहीं है कि वो 21 करोड़ लोगों के जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हैं उनको आपने पार्लियामेंट में निकाल के बाहर फेंक दिया. और आज इतने इंपॉर्टेंट बिल जब डिस्कस होने वाले थे तब इतना बड़ा विपक्ष का ऑलमोस्ट पूरा विपक्ष पार्लियामेंट के बाहर खड़ा हुआ है. इसको आप मदर ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी कहते हैं. इस समय देश के सामने सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा यह है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने डेमोक्रेसी का जो मजाक बना रखा है, पहले हम सब मिलको और स्पेशली मीडिया के साथियों को मदद करनी पड़ेगी. हम सब मिलको पहले तो डेमोक्रेसी को बचाना पड़ेगा. कल को मोदी जी बोले कि देश में चुनाव ही नहीं होंगे, कोई चुनाव नहीं होंगे, हम दीनदयाल उपाध्याय मार्ग में बैठ कर डिसाइड करेंगे कि देश आगे कैसे बढ़ेगा. उन्होंने 10,000 करोड़ की नई पार्लियामेंट क्यों बनवाई? पैसा वेस्ट करा. दीनदयाल उपाध्याय मार्ग में बैठ के सारे डिस्कस कर लेते, वहीं पे बिल पास कर देते सारे. विपक्ष की कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है. क्या लोगों ने बना रखा है. और वहीं ब्रिजभूषण शरण सिंह जैसे रेप अक्यूज बैठे हुए पार्लियामेंट में, बिदुड़ी जैसे अब्यूजिव लोग पार्लियामेंट में बैठे हुए हैं और आपने विपक्ष को बाहर कर दिया.
रीना जी, फिर आप कहते हैं हमें तो you've spoken about everything. You've spoken about everything, but not answered my principal question.
सवालों का जवाब नहीं दे सकते आप.
Ma'am, you've commented on every point from the last 9 years. You've raised it, okay. But you've not answered one basic point. It was not me or the BJP who raised the prime ministerial issue. Charu, it was Mamata Banerjee and Kejriwal shaking hands and proposing Mallikarjun Kharge's name. Why did they do so? Do they think that we as journalists don't understand politics, or the people of this country don't understand what's their game? Ma'am, we absolutely understand what's your game. But Charu, for you, it's a walkover. There is no alliance. There is no opposition, Charu.
Aishwarya, the opposition alliance never existed except in the minds of the opposition leaders. It never existed anywhere else. Now, I think Mr. Kharge's name was suggested to gracefully remove Mr. Gandhi out of the picture. They didn't want Mr. Gandhi there. And in any case, what is this alliance that they're talking about? Is Mamata Didi going to ask for seats to contest in Maharashtra? Or is NCP going to contest in West Bengal now? Or maybe DMK is going to contest from Uttarakhand? I don't understand this alliance, because this alliance has always existed. In 2019 also, this same motley group of people had come together, contested together. In fact, forget an alliance. In 2019, they made something which was called as a Mahagadbandhan, bigger than a Gadbandhan, and we all saw the result of that. See, the fact of the matter is, there's one thing you have to admire about the INDI Alliance: their consistency. So consistently, from meeting 1 to meeting 2 to meeting 3 to meeting 4, they have maintained 4 things. 1, they will choose a convener, and 2, they will discuss the seat share. And these are the 2 statements we've...
No, but Charu, the problem is...
After all 4...
So
congratulations on that, and only...
Charu, you are saying they will choose a convener. I am saying they are in a tough spot. Why they are in a tough spot? Because Mamata Banerjee is known to play very, very hard ball. Reena ji, you were not in active politics then. I am telling you, I was a reporter, I was covering. When Mamata Banerjee and late Netaji, Mulayam Singh Yadav came together to get the name of our late President Pranab Mukherjee announced forcibly by arm twisting Sonia Gandhi. I was present there, I'm telling you. Mamata Banerjee came out with a different chit from Sonia Gandhi. She went into Netaji's Ashoka Road house, went in with a different name, came out with a different name, announced a third name in front of the media, and then everyone said, "Arey, ye kya ho gaya?" Do you think that by Mamata Banerjee and Arvind Kejriwal announcing Mallikarjun Kharge's name, and that's not it? That's not it, Vineet and Ratnakar ji. Mamata Didi wants Priyanka Gandhi Vadra to contest against who? The Prime Minister from Varanasi. Are you not understanding? Reena ji is smiling. And I don't blame her. Bhai, her party's whole stands against the Congress. So I don't blame her, Smile. But you should understand, Tripathi. Vineet, hold on. Ratnakar Tripathi.
No.
Aishwarya. I'm asking Ratnakar.
Aishwarya, please. Why are you so bothered? Our alliance is very strong.
Aishwarya kya karega? What will Aishwarya do?
What you say on TV programs.
Ratnakar for 30 seconds, please. Ratnakar Tripathi for 30 seconds.
The alliance is together. We are very much together and we will contest this election together. Aishwarya ji, आप लोगों के बोलने से कोई फूट नहीं पड़ने वाली है, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. और चारू जी, if we are such a motley of people, then why are you throwing us out of the parliament? अगर हम सुपाड़ी जैसे लोग हैं, हमारा कोई वजूद ही नहीं है, हमारा कोई अस्तित्व ही नहीं है, तो क्यों आप हमसे इतना डरते हैं? हमारे सवालों से क्यों डरते हैं? क्यों सारे एमपीज को अपने पार्लियामेंट
30 seconds reply of Charu and then ending comments about Charu 30 second reply. Okay Reena ji 30 second reply. Charu 30 second reply.
आपके member of parliament.
Okay Reena ji.
Reena would.
Vineet, hold on. Vineet, please. I'll come to you, sir. Vineet ji, I'll come to you. Vineet, I'll come to you.
Pointed questions. And the very pointed question that we need to look at here is why can they not announce a convener but float around a PM name? And when they float around this PM name, people are getting very naraz and very angry and walking out. So one, they're exposing themselves. Two, they're showing us the cracks in their so-called alliance. And three, and most importantly, they are doing away
our strategy. Who are you to tell us what our strategy should be?
Reena ji, please.
The name of
Reena wants to talk about
Reena Gupta, not on top of everyone, please.
Or in Rajasthan, you didn't announce the name of the chief minister any of those places. You floated around everybody.
Okay, thank you, Ratnakar Tripathi. Only Ratnakar and Vineet go and go on air, please. Thank you very much. Ratnakar Tripathi, Reena Gupta, you can't do this.
But tell me,
ma'am, I don't reduce anyone's fate up. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Charu, I know there was some technical error. You came in later. Don't do this. Charu, please, thank you. Tripathi.
Not serious to come together. They do not have Neta. They do not have any meeting.
They are watching us.
What
we are doing 1, 2, 3, 4. We are not announcing the convener's name. We are playing on the PM's name. So if we are not that valuable or a threat, why are you so concerned about it? I'm asking the BJP spokesperson, the BJP people. 20% of the parliamentarians and 50% of the opposition has been thrown out of the parliament.
Okay, quick response, Vineet Goenka.
And you say,
quick response, Vineet Goenka.
You are scared to.
Aishwarya ji, today the people of the country has spoken 3 words about INDI alliances, and that is very simple 3 words. Na नीति है इनकी, ना इनका कोई नियत है, ना कोई इनका नेता है. They have not come together to serve the country, but they have come together to serve their own purpose. They have a lot of differences. The house has not been built.
Take their name.
Of course, I'm a citizen of this country, impacted by the deputy chief minister who is inside the jail. I'm also impacted by the health minister who went inside for the hawala. I was also impacted by the member of parliament.
Reena Gupta on the other side.
I'm also impacted by Satyendra Jo, who has been getting massaged by POSCO rapists. I'm also impacted by.
Talking about the only person you have served till now is Adani.
Being assaulting people.
Adani ko
I'm also impacted by Inatullah Khan, who is a writer. I'm also impacted by a person who has killed the IB officer. I'm also impacted by Arvind Kejriwal, who tells
देश के लोगों को आपने राशन की लाइन में खड़ा कर दिया.
80
करोड़ लोग राशन की लाइन में खड़े.
Okay, Vineet, hold on. Ratnakar ji, hold on. Reena, please. Reena ji, Charu. By speaking continuously, it doesn't help either of you. Please understand. Thank you. Please, yeah. Charu, ending comments.
So, Reena ji, first of all, you don't have to be this raita which is going all over, right? Stick to the topic of the debate. The most important thing I want to say here is we didn't ask for a convener. You announce during every meeting that you will come up with the name of a convener. And then at the end of the meeting, you say, we'll do this, but ugly meeting ke baad. Chalo, kam se kam ek photo aap log ko milta hai. But that's what it is. So why are you trying to say that you have an alliance? And Reena ji, I asked you a very direct question. If you are such best friends with all these other political parties, why did you not contest Punjab together? Why did you not contest Gujarat together? Why did you not contest Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh together?
Okay.
Because you are acting.
30 second reply, Reena Gupta. Reena Gupta, 30 second reply and then I wrap it up.
By Congress
30 second. Okay, Charu, very good point. Reena Gupta, 30 second reply.
Give me my time,
Reena Gupta,
please. Charu ji, Charuji, you were the ones, actually Prime Minister was the one who said Ajit Pawar is the most corrupt person. The next day Ajit Pawar becomes the Deputy Chief Minister. You said Hemant Biswa Sarma is the most corrupt person. Then he joins your party, becomes the Chief Minister. So Charuji, who was lying when? Were you lying before when you called Hemant Biswa Sarma the most corrupt person? Or are you lying now when you have made him the Chief Minister?
About all the money that was siphoned off.
Questions can be asked of you that you can change your stand like this. Ping pong. One day one person becomes the most corrupt person. The next day he becomes the best person in the party and becomes the Deputy Chief Minister. So आप अपना stand बदल लेंगे.
I'll just say the BJP AAP tussle will continue, viewers. Charu, Reena ji, Vineet, Ratnakar, the AAP BJP tussle will continue. Vineet, you know that. But I'll just say one thing, Ratnakar ji. Mamata Banerjee is way ahead as far as the political game is concerned in this India Alliance. You need to understand, and you understand very well, sir. आप बनारसी हैं, मैं आपको राजनीति नहीं सिखा सकता हूं. You understand that very well. What does she mean when she says, Charu, that Priyanka Gandhi Vadra should contest against Narendra Modi from Banaras and Mallikarjun Kharge should be the prime ministerial candidate? And on that smile of Ratnakar Tripathi, that's the time I have on this short format. Thank you very much. Right after the break, it's the man himself, Arnab Goswami, on the debate tonight. Thank you very much, all four of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Trending burning question.
Co-powered by Sarah.
The Ministry of Commerce, Government of India has conferred the National Award for Innovation on Amity School out of 10,000 schools in India with Atal Tinkering Labs. A testimony to Amity's focus on instilling scientific temperament and innovative spirit among its students.
सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा। चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा। चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश
relief efforts by delivering over 5.5 tons of supplies. Over 12,000 people have been rescued till now from the flood-hit areas. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin urged the centre to release ₹7,300 crore funds on an immediate basis. PM Stalin also met Prime Minister Narendra Modi and briefed him on the flood situation in the state. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Powered by Reva University, a social impact multidisciplinary university. Century Ply Club Prime, Raho Befikar. ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel, India बनाऊंगा मैं, बनेगा भारत.
The Ministry of Commerce, Government of India has conferred the National Award for Innovation on Amity School out of 10,000 schools in India with Atal Tinkering Labs. A testimony to Amity's focus on instilling scientific temperament and innovative spirit among its students.
संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा। चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा। चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा। चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब। सीएम भगवंत मान से जानेंगे पंजाब के विकास की गाथा। कृषि, रोजगार और निवेश से क्यों चमक रहा पंजाब का माथा। चहुमुखी विकास है सीएम भगवंत मान का वादा। हम उनसे ही सुनेंगे अब क्या है उनका इरादा। बढ़ता पंजाब इस सोमवार सुबह 10:30 बजे से सिर्फ रिपब्लिक भारत पर। संतों का पंजाब, दिलदारों का पंजाब, देश का अनाज भंडार पंजाब, बिजनेस में तरक्की करता पंजाब, देश को सफल बनाता पंजाब। देखिए हमारे साथ बढ़ता पंजाब।
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group. Century Ply, Club Prime. PolicyBazaar.com. Co-powered by Sera.
Good evening and welcome. So it's almost certain, say about 90% certain, that Kharge will be the prime ministerial face of the India Alliance for 2024. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the name is Mallikarjun Kharge. 81-year-old Mallikarjun Kharge has been formally put up by a strong group of the India Alliance, and the fact that he has been propped up as the prime ministerial face of the India Alliance has been revealed officially, formally and on record by none other than Mamata Banerjee of the TMC herself. So the second largest member of the India Alliance proposes the leader of the largest member of the India Alliance as the prime ministerial candidate of the India Alliance. So, NDA with Narendra Modi on one side and India Alliance with Mallikarjun Kharge on the other side. This is the choice for 2024. This is the choice. Leadership matters. 3 months to go for the elections to start. Who do you want? Do you want Narendra Modi for a third term as Prime Minister of India? Or do you want Mallikarjun Kharge to be the Prime Minister of India? Choose. Choose. And this is your choice. The choice between these two leaders will determine, in my view, at least how 80% of the electorate will vote, if not 100%. What personal attributes of charisma, leadership, or track record in governance does Kharge bring to the table? Do you see Kharge being a world leader at G20, COP28, UN? Do you see Kharge negotiating with Sunak, Macron, Putin at top-level global bilateral meetings? Mallikarjun Kharge. What is Kharge's economic vision? What does he stand for in terms of pure economics? In fact, before he became Congress president, Kharge was not even a very largely nationally recognized leader. Anyway, I don't want to prejudice you. You decide who you want to vote for this time, Modi or Kharge. But please don't pretend that leadership does not matter. It does, and you know that. Wherever you're watching this program tonight, you know it matters. You may be in denial about it, but it matters. Don't pretend, therefore, that who the leader is of the world's largest and most emerging democracy doesn't matter.
I would say to all of you that it is the only thing that matters, or at least the primary thing that matters. Because if the leader of the country has his fundamentals right, the rest follows. But if the leader is a largely unknown, untested commodity, you decide what you want to do, but it is a risk I think we should not take. Debate number 1 tonight, Modi versus Kharge, seems to be the emerging choice after Mamata Banerjee's disclosure, Mamata Banerjee making it official. You decide, ladies and gentlemen, what a choice that is, isn't it? Debate number 2 this evening. He led the shameful mocking. Now Rahul is even leading the shameful justification at 10 p.m. And at 10:30 this evening, the biggest criminal justice reform in the country as the Lok Sabha passes 3 dramatic new criminal bills. The opposition in absentia once again. Debate number 3. And here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the Debate Tonight. It is official. Mamata Banerjee officially proposes Mallikarjun Kharge as the prime ministerial face of the INDI Alliance. Sources suggest the Congress is informally agreeable to this. A miffed, angry Team Nitish holds a late-night emergency meeting. Kejriwal tries to play peacemaker, but all efforts go in vain. Just months to go for the 2024 elections, but with no consensus on whatsoever, will Kharge be the man who takes on Narendra Modi? Big political storm over the shameful mocking of the Vice President. The Prime Minister dials Dhankhar, expresses anguish. Unapologetic and unrepentant, Rahul Gandhi now leads an even more shameful justification. He says it was an unharmful act. He didn't intend to insult anyone. And the Lok Sabha passes 3 new criminal law bills. Is the biggest criminal justice system reform in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of optimism and hope is what the opposition projected before the big INDI Alliance meet.